You're listening to Mount Marty Lancers Volleyball on KYNT. Mount Marty Lancers Athletics are brought to you by Dakota Beverage, Dakota Mac, Lewis and Clark Ford, Les Schwab Tires, Slowey Management, Foreman Tours, Sherco, Pizza Ranch, Olson Pest Technician, Parker Hannafin, Marlowe Woodward and Huff, Vision Real Estate, First Chiropractic, Vision Insurance Group, The Meat Lodge, Core Trust, Checkers, First Dakota National Bank, RB Grill House and Sports Bar, Winston Ray Funeral Home, Northtown Automotive, Triple Time Rudy's, The UPS Store, Kopetsky's Ace Hardware, MT&RC Smith Insurance, Vision Care Associates, Elwood Family Dental Care, Slumberland, Midco, JJ Benji's, Aztec, Runza, Conkling Distributing, Hanson Briggs, H&R Block, Farmers Union Insurance, Mayor Signs, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, and Avera. Now we go live to Cimpl Arena for Mount Marty Lancers Volleyball on KYNT and KYN-TV.
So from the Cimpl Arena, we are ready to roll here. Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball versus the College of St. Mary Flames here in Yankton tonight. The beautiful River City of Yankton, South Dakota plays host to the final regular season volleyball contest of 2025. One of the 5 host sites tonight. Hastings is at Midland, Dakota Wesleyan is at Briar Cliff, Doane is at Concordia, Dordt at Morningside, Waldorf at Northwestern. The other 5, Mount Marty the 6th, hosting the College of St. Mary. The GPAC slate set to finish up tonight. The 8 teams are finished. We know who they are going into the postseason. It's just a matter of what order everybody is going to be in. Northwestern looking like they're going to be that number 1 seed, number 3 in the nation, 15-0 on the season in the GPAC, 24-3 overall. Concordia, the 2 at 14-1. What a matchup those two had earlier in the season. Lancers going to be the 8 seed. They are 5-10, 12-14 coming into the final regular season contest. College of St. Mary tied with Morningside for the 6th seed at 7-8. Morningside, 1 spot up at the moment. It'll come down to tiebreakers if both of them have wins or if both of them have losses tonight. Otherwise, a win or a loss for either of them and a loss for the other would certainly spell good things. So we'll keep an eye on the other matchups going on around the GPAC tonight, all scheduled to have their first serve at 7:30. Welcome into the pregame show here from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. Over the next half hour, we're going to speak with a student from Mount Marty University. We're going to speak with the head coach for the Mount Marty Lancer volleyball program. We're going to talk about all the stats ahead of this one, and we're going to see the start of the ball game. And looking at the clock in the arena here, we might actually be getting going a little bit early tonight. Only 22 minutes on the clock at 7:03, so we'll see if that affects our start time. So I guess for now, we're going to go ahead and get moving in our pregame show as we got a lot to talk about. We're going to send it to break. We're going to come back in a couple of minutes and have our player profile on our Dakota Beverage pregame show. That brought to you by Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. We're going to come back with that interview right after this. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
We've got football fever at Lewis and Clark Ford. And with the Bucks and Lancers, we got a lot to cheer about. Yankton fans are also cheering the great lineup at Lewis and Clark Ford. Our roster of brand new Fords begins with the quarterback, the F-150, the speedy receiver, the Mustang, the hard-working lineman, the Ford Super Duty truck, and the star running back, the Bronco. See our team at lewisandclarkford.com or at our playing field, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Are you huddling up with the relatives for the holidays or a Yankton or Mount Marty football game, but don't have enough space in your locker room? Book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. There won't be any roughing penalties with their clean, comfortable beds, and no interference on a relaxing stay. Remember, instead of everyone at your house, call on Audible and book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. For great rates and flexible reservation changes, call either hotel direct.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
All right, back here in the pregame show from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly as we turn now to our Lancer player profile from Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol. Wout Kirchhoff's a Mount Marty men's golfer. We spoke with him on the Lancer Locker just yesterday. If you want to listen to the full interview, it's on our YouTube, KYN TV. Just find the Lancer Locker from yesterday. But here's a snippet of it. Here's Wout Kirchhoff's Mount Marty men's golfer from yesterday. First things first is it's now getting cold out. You can't really get out as much. How was this year's golf season, man? How'd it go for you?
I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better as well.
That's golf.
That's golf summed up in one sentence right there. No, there was a lot of good stuff, a lot of good rounds, but also ones that were just not good. Definitely like to improve on those bad rounds, get those down at least under the 70s, get them close to 75s, and just keep playing the good rounds and lowering the bad ones.
What is your best score, your best round?
This season?
Ever, man. Give it to me.
68 is the Tonka.
Wow. When did you hit that?
This season.
Okay, so yeah, your best ever was this year.
This season,
and
yeah.
Hopefully you continue to do that every year. You set your new best ever. That'd be nice.
That would be pretty nice, but that's not easy to do.
No. So 68, what was going on that day? Just feeling it?
Just everything went right. You know, when I hit good shots, they paid off. When I hit bad shots, I recovered good from them. Wedges all went in, like most of the... I think I shot 4 under on the back nine with 4 birdies in a row, if I remember correctly. Yeah, just every single wedge I had in my hand, it just went to 3 feet, made every putt. Yeah, I'm making golf sound pretty easy right now, which is not.
You don't have to deal with the greens putting if you're able to get it 3 feet from the pin on the wedge, though. That's nice.
Because that's been a struggle for the entire team this year, is putting. So hitting it closer definitely helps with that statistic as well.
Now, how do golfers, I'm very casual golfer, so I think it's fun to just go hit a couple, and I think mini golf courses are amazing and hilarious. Does a golf team actually ever go to a mini golf course just for fun? Is that real?
We don't, but that's actually not a bad idea now that I think about it. That would actually be a pretty good thing to do.
Just a little bit of bonding, and you know what? Yeah. Get a few strokes in there. Would you be the guy that you'd bring your own putter to the mini golf?
Yes. I'd be that competitive idiot, as
That's
people
awesome.
call it, that bring his own putter and his own golf balls as well.
So let's take a moment to talk about you and your future, because you are about to graduate. You are a senior. When is that graduation date? Is it this spring when you're going?
2026, May
spring.
2nd or 3rd in
okay.
spring.
Yeah, so you're approaching that, and you're from the Netherlands originally.
Correct.
So options for you, my guy, are all over the place, including like where you want to live in terms of country-wise. Like, do you have a plan yet of what's coming next after college?
So I still have 1 year of eligibility left after this year. So there is a plan that I start a master's for 1 year, maybe finish that master's as well, and then be a graduate assistant the second year. Or I go back home and prepare for professional golf, because that's still the dream, to be a professional golfer. And go back home with my coach and my parents and a lot of people that are helping me there, prepare for professional golf, and we'll see where that goes.
What are the courses like over in the Netherlands?
Depends on which course you play, really. But
I mean, that's everywhere, yeah. I suppose.
It's different, definitely. The most difference actually in the greens, because in Europe we're not allowed to use as much chemicals, and it's quite strict on what you can use to maintain the golf course. So the greens are a little bit rougher at times, so you got to put some speed in those putts. Where here at times you can just tap it and it starts rolling pretty quickly.
Gotcha.
Which I prefer, but
yeah,
it's just I'm a bad putter, so.
Yeah, me too. I get that. So when it comes to future before graduating, the end of this year at Mount Marty, which you might still have another, obviously, I don't know if that's completely decided yet, going to grad school or going back home, as you said, but when it comes to what you want to get done before graduation as a student or anything else, what are your goals?
I'd like to win another tournament, especially GPAC championships. That would be a really, really big one that I'm definitely going to work towards. It's at a Dakota Dunes, so that should be fun.
Yeah,
I've never played that before, but I've heard it's a great course. So it would be cool to be GPAC champion at the end of the year. That's definitely the goal, golf-wise.
I was Wout Kirkgoffs from the men's golf team here at Mount Marty University. I'm Tehl Tanner here for KYNT. We're gonna take a break, keep things rolling on the pregame show when we return. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT. First serve at 7:30.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Olson Pest Technicians can treat and cure them. Right now, they can provide grain fumigation on the farm and do one-shots for homes to keep pests out for the winter. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KIL-BUGS.
Big things are happening at Parker of Yankton. With 2 new production lines coming soon, we're growing and hiring. We're looking for a product and a mechanical engineer, material handlers, line operation techs, and assemblers for both first and second shift. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, quarterly profit sharing, 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. If you want to work with a team that's building the future right here in Yankton, now's the time. Competitive pay, benefits, and room to grow. Apply today at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Moving is hard work. This is Deb Speck from Vision Real Estate, and I'd like to show you how I can make moving a little easier. From advice on staging your home, providing moving boxes, and the use of our enclosed courtesy trailer, to the behind-the-scenes social media marketing and attention to detail, you can rest easy knowing that you have an experienced professional working for you. Call me, Deb Speck, at 605-664-5555. Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
All right, back here on the pregame show from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly as we turn to the stats now from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake, Highway 52. Only got a couple of minutes to roll through these here, as it looks like we're going to get going a little bit early tonight, so we're going to go through some quick hits. First up, these two teams did play earlier this season, and the Flames did take that matchup in Omaha. It was a 4-set match, 3-1 your final. College of St. Mary took sets 1 and 2 both, 25-17 and 25-21. The Lancers were able to take set 3 and avoid the sweep, 25-22, but the College of St. Mary finished things off in the 4th set, 25-18. Some of the highlights from the game: the kills leader for the Lancers was Jaya Waholtz with 20, Caitlin Gunther had 10, Addison Indahl with 9, Lexi Eichhoff had 4 blocks, Julie Weber had 3, Caitlin Gunther had 3, Addison Indahl 15 digs, Weber had 14, and Schweitzer had 12. For the College of St. Mary, Madison Welp had 15, Caitlin McCormack had 9, Azaria Green had 8. Those were kills numbers. In terms of blocks, Maya Weber was big up front, had 7 kills in the match. Busby had 22 assists, Busby had 25, Buck had 22, and Ellie Pruitt led in digs with 15. Team stats on the year: 26 matches for Mount Marty total. They're 12-14 on the season. They average just over 12 kills per set, 12.05. College of St. Mary in 25 matches, 12.06. Incredibly close there. 156 team hitting percentage for the College of St. Mary, 167 team hitting percentage for the Lancers on the year. 11.54 assists per set for Mount Marty, 11.2 for the College of St. Mary. Digs per set, 17.84 for the road team, 15.26 for the Lancers. And in serving aces per set, Lancers get 1.1. College of St. Mary, 1.5. Blocks per set, Lancers a little bigger at the net, 2.04 blocks per set for Mount Marty, 1.75 for the College of St. Mary. These stats all from PrestoSports.com. That's your stat recap from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton. It's on the way to the lake on Highway 52. With that, let's go ahead and take another break. We'll come back with the head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers, Sophia Lobo-Pies. I spoke with her earlier today about this matchup, the final matchup of the season, and I asked her, you already know your seed, you already know your opponent. Does that change anything for tonight? She said, nope, business as usual. It's important to keep business as usual before the GPAC tournament starts. Coming up here pretty quick. So let's go ahead and go straight to that. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball. That interview up next on KYNT.
When it comes to insurance, clarity is everything. At Vision Insurance Group, they cut through the fine print so you know exactly what's covered and what's not. From home and auto to life, business, and long-term care, their experts design plans that fit your needs and your budget. Serving South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska, visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com for your personalized quote. Vision Insurance Group, protecting your future so you can live in the vision.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Core Trust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. all from Core Trust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit coretrustbank.com today.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Before the Lancers play,
after the game, or maybe even while watching it here. Enjoy authentic flavor at RB Grill House and Sports Bar.
We're American themed and feature handcrafted dishes and daily specials with an amazing selection of beer and spirits. Enjoy burgers, steaks, wings, and ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and plenty of HD TVs.
Authentic flavor,
family driven,
and a memorable atmosphere.
Join us at RB Grill House and Sports Bar next to River Rocks Event Center on Broadway in Yankton. Go Lancers!
All right, back here in the pregame show from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember to drink responsibly as we turn now to the head coach of the Mount Marty University Lancers volleyball program, and Sophia Lobo Pies. Coach, you've already kind of got your seeding locked up for the postseason. You're going to be the 8th seed. You're in for the first time since I know either of us have been here, which has got to be nice. Does that change anything going into tonight's matchup with the College of St. Mary first, or is it all just business as usual?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me. And I don't think I have enough words in either English or Portuguese to explain how proud I am. I think that it's a huge accomplishment. I think for those of you who don't know, GPAC is one of the toughest conferences on NAIA for sure with the amount of ranked teams. So just to get that A seed is a victory within itself. Of course, that we're still hungry for more, and I think that one step at a time. But yeah, so today, that's the whole focus. College of St. Mary, it should be a really good game. I think they're seeded 7, just one, above us. We're going to go business as usual. I think that's how you show respect, right? Like you do your job no matter who you're playing. And I think that it's going to be an important game to prepare us for when we do play the next postseason game. So yeah, we're going to go 100%, hopefully with the win. But like I said, it should be a really good game.
And as you said, you kind of got to focus on tonight. You can't focus on the postseason yet. You got to take care of College of St. Mary first. At home, it's your final home game. So with the business as usual, can you tell me how you've been prepping for College of St. Mary? You've been playing really good volleyball right now. You've won your last 2 matches against Hastings College, 3-1 last Wednesday, and then on Saturday, 3-0 over Doane. What needs to happen tonight to make it 3 in a row?
Yeah, I think that one thing that I've been saying from the beginning of the season is to find our consistency. And I think for the past 4 games, we have found that. I think that overall we're very, heavy sophomores, juniors, and a couple of seniors. So I think that still kind of young, maturing every day for sure. And I think we finally found that consistency. Again, the reason why I think it's important to go with everything that we got for the match tonight. Of course, it's a little hard not to think about postseason, but I think that it is something that I'm making a point with the girls, like to soak it in one day at a time, and the focus would be 100% against on College of St. Mary. We only had 1 practice to prepare for them since we played this past Saturday, and of course, the girls had to have the day off on Sunday, not only because they earned it, right, but it was senior night to have some break, and then we only had yesterday's practice to get ready for tonight's match, so not as much time as I would like, but I think that practice went well. We took the time to watch College of St. Mary, see their tendencies, what they do well, what they don't, and hopefully throughout practices we were able to match up our strengths against their weaknesses and hopefully cover our is the total. We are a really good team. I think that there's no individual person, of course, that we have individual good players, of course. But I think that at the end of the day, we all play as one. And I think that every single body on this team, regardless if it's JV or varsity, everybody wants it. Everybody's going to be there cheering as loud as they can. And if somebody is struggling, I can easily put somebody from the bench, and then they're going to do as good of a job. So I think that, again, we talked about our pyramid in the past. The top is family, and I think that that is our biggest strength for sure. We're one family, one goal, and then everybody's going to fight like crazy to get this win today, and hopefully in the future we'll see too.
Coach, you got one last game before the start of the postseason, one more home game in front of the Lancer crowd. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me tonight. Go enjoy this one.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that has been coming to support us. The vibe at Cimpl Arena has been absolutely insane. Hopefully I'll get to see you tonight one last time, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you for having me.
Coach Lobo Pies, thank you for joining me. That brought to you by Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. We'll take a break, come back in a couple of minutes. First serve around the corner. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Women's Volleyball on KYNT.
In times of remembrance, finding a serene and dignified resting place for your loved ones brings peace of mind. At Winston Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service, our columbarium was crafted with care and respect to provide a peaceful and secure space for urns. With indoor and outdoor niches, our columbarium provides a place of peaceful reflection where your loved one's remains are held with honor to be cherished forever. For more information, visit winsrayfuneralhome.com.
Hey, we know an auto accident takes a bite out of your life. You hear that sickening crunch and it's instant stress. Who do I call? What will insurance cover? How long will this take? How much will it cost? Well, relax. You found Abra. Rest assured, the friendly Abra professionals will make your experience easy and hassle-free. They'll help you repair your car so you can get on with your life like nothing ever happened. Contact Abra today. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81. Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
All right, back here wrapping up our Dakota Beverage pregame show. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, always remember, drink responsibly. As we turn now to talk about the colors of the game and starting lineups. Our colors of the game from Les Schwab Tires in Yankton. For tires, brakes, alignments, and more, visit Les Schwab Tire Center in Yankton. Get more from Les. The Lancers going to be wearing their home white jerseys today. If you're watching on KYN TV, they're on the left side of the screen to start. College of St. Mary Flames in their own blues over on the right. Colors of the game from Les Schwab Tires. As we turn now to our starting lineups today, brought to you by Foreman Charters. Let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trips, the upcoming tours at foremanbus.com. Started off with the College of St. Mary Flames as the road team. 5'9" junior outside hitter out of Omaha, Nebraska, number 4, Caitlin McCormack. 5'8" senior setter out of Yucapilla, California, number 9, Caitlin Busby. 6' junior middle hitter out of Council Bluffs, Iowa, number 10, Azaria Green. 5'8" junior outside hitter out of McCook, Nebraska, number 12, Kaylin Barnett. 5'5" junior defensive specialist out of Sergeant Bluff, Iowa, number 13, Ellen Pruitt. 5'10" freshman middle hitter out of Bellevue, Nebraska, number 15, Maya Weber. And a 6'1" junior setter / right-handed hitter out of Sioux City, Iowa, number 17, Madison Welp. College of St. Mary Flames, coached by Rick Pruitt, who's been here for 9 seasons. Mount Marty University now, our starting lineups from Foreman Charters. Started off with a 5'7" senior outside hitter out of Emory, South Dakota, number 2, Julia Weber. 5'7" junior outside hitter out of Burke, South Dakota, number 5, Addison Indahl. 5'8" junior outside hitter out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, number 6, Kate Tollinger. 6' sophomore middle hitter, number 7, Caitlin Gunther out of Crofton, Nebraska. Number 9, Lexi Eichhoff. 5'10" sophomore middle hitter out of Fordyce, Nebraska. Gabby Miller, a 5'10" senior outside hitter out of New Underwood, South Dakota. And finally, number 16, Jaya Waholtz, 5'10" sophomore outside hitter out of Pierce, Nebraska. Your starting lineups from Foreman Charters. Let them do the driving for your next trip. See upcoming tours at foremanbus.com. We are ready to start off this ball game here tonight between the College of St. Mary and the Mount Marty Lancers. The Flames, the Lancers, ready to battle here on KYN-TV. We're ready to start actually a minute later, 7:31. Thought we were going to go early tonight. I was wrong. We're starting right on it. So we are ready to roll. I'm Tehl Tanner for 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Starters on the floor. College of St. Mary won the earlier matchup this season. And here is the first serve from the Flames. Recovered by the Lancers. Weber sets up for the left side. 1, 2, 3. Recovered by the libero for the Flames. They'll put it back over. Lancers to the left side again. This one gonna go wide for the Lancers. Jaya Waholtz with the hit and the attacking error to start things off. So the Flames gonna start things off with a 1-0 lead in this ballgame. Weber had to get around a teammate to find that one, but got there in time. Flames in the middle of the court, knock one down. Right off the hands of Weber herself, a good kill and the first one of the evening. Maya Weber, the freshman out of Bellevue, Nebraska. Weber to Weber on that one. Then the next serve goes out of bounds. So that'll make it 2-1 after the service error. That was Caitlin Busby who started serving for the Flames tonight, by the way. Schweitzer now in for the Lancers. Jenna's serve into the back row, handled well. Left side attack, Flames, knocked back by Mount Marty. And the Lancers going to take that one. We can take a look at what happened in our Farmers Union Insurance replay. Just got right back into it. Oh, excuse me. No, that was going to be a Flames point there. So I think they got in the net a little bit. All right, so that'll go back to the Lancers, though. So now the Lancers will side out, and it'll be 3-2. Flames still on top by 1 as the Lancers get the serve back. Kate Tollinger, the junior outside hitter out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, ready to serve left to right. Into the net. Second service error of the game, now one by each team. Weber, bump to the left, good pass, and the Lancers get the point. 4-3, Addison Indahl with the kill. Now Gabby Miller, who was just honored for Senior Day, playing her final home match of the regular season here in Cimpl Arena. Had to get under that pass, was a little too far in front of Indahl. Tracked it down. Lancers can't handle the attack off the right side then from the Flames. Believe that was Madison Welp. Ellen Pruitt with the assist. Brianna Even will check in for the Lancers. Gabby Miller comes on out. Emma Martins came in for College of St. Mary. Kennedy Buck heads out. Kennedy Buck, heads in and served there. College of St. Mary will take the point, up 6-3 over Mount Marty. Middle of the court, Weber We know how dangerous she is as a setter. She's played pretty much every position the Lancers have, and she's going to get her first kill of the match. Julia Weber's had one heck of a season. She has 171 kills on 435 attacks. That is third on the team, and she's also the team's leading setter. 6-4, Flames trying to answer back. Lancers track this one down near the net. Long rally, back set to the right side. Weber had it knocked back. Good block right at the net from the Flames. Their front row got underneath it. Marley McMains, I believe. Should get credited with that. Azaria Green is going to be the one. And 2 in a row. Eight 4, Flames up. Set to the left side. Lancers trying to answer here. It's Brianna Even with the passes. This time the libero for the Lancers sets up Weber. Even to Gunther. Knocked back again. College of St. Mary's front row has been special in the first set. Make it 9-4. And a timeout's going to be called. We'll take it too. Timeout's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We'll come back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. At the UPS store in Yankton, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Bikes. It's what we do. This is Canada Ace Bike and Fitness, and we're passionate about bikes. Our bike enthusiasts are knowledgeable and will fit you to your perfect ride. Not only do we have hundreds of bikes in stock to shop from, but we also have all the accessories you'll need. We service what we sell, so repairs and tune-ups are handled in store. Also shop Oakley sunglasses, Columbia clothing, fitness, and disc golf equipment too. Shop Ace Bike and Fitness of Yankton today.
So that timeout from Yankton Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. Head there for your dinner plans. 9-4 score. Weber got tricky there. Found an open space. Just put it where nobody else was. You can see the back set right at the net. Weber just throwing it way over to the left. Adjustment not in time. Lancers side out of the timeout. 9-5 your score. We'll see who breaks the Dolly Parton tie at 9-5, and it is the Lancers with a big block right up front. 9-6 score, you can see it. Lancers big at the net. We talked about it. They're averaging over 2 blocks a set this season. 9-6 your score. Weber knocking it back. Right side attack here. Flames knocking it over. Middle row. Knocked out. Eichhoff from Even. So 9-7 now. Lancers within 2. Make it 1. Another block on the right side of the net. Weber in there. Along with Eichhoff. Lancers trying to tie things up. Overpass. Flames middle row. They'll knock it down. give themselves a 1-point cushion now and a 2-point advantage. 10-8 your score. No, excuse me. Nobody touched that. So 9-9. Lancers just keeping the focus at the net right now. Flames looking for a block, but an attacking error will give the Lancers a lead. Mount Marty on top, 10-9 in set 1. Mount Marty's won their last 2 matches in a row. They're playing great volleyball right now. That one up in the rafters. Came down quick. Here's Weber. Lancers by 2. Julia Weber again. 3 kills. Lancers have had injuries this season at the setter position. Weber's had to really step up in different positions, but primarily a hitter tonight. College of St. Mary will have a kill there. Azaria Green, Kennedy Buck the assist. Weber is the team leader in assists with 717. Brianna Even had an injury struggle earlier this season as the Lancers just able to get that one in on the back row. But Even is back, and the Lancers able to run their 6-2 again very efficiently. You can see the placement on that ball. Lancers lead 12-10. Tipped over, Weber, pass to the left side. Tipped on the attack, back set right side, knocked back by the Lancers once again. Mount Marty having success early. 13-10 your score. Timeout from Pizza Ranch. We'll take it as well. 13-10 when we return. Lancers by 3 in 60 seconds on KYNT.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care. Whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Weber served for the Lancers. Right out of the Pizza Ranch timeout. Mount Marty on the attack. Flames have it now, middle of the court. They'll knock it over, brought in by the back row. Indahl with the dig. Miller with the attacking error. That'll go to the other end. Flames with the point out of the timeout, 13-11. So the Lancers strike first out of the first timeout taken in set 1. The Flames strike first out of that one. 13-11 your score. Lancers by 2. Right side. Heavy attack from Waholtz. Handled by the Flames. Lancers keeping the focus. Some good digs here, just keeping it up. And an attacking kill by Waholtz. 14-11 your score. It's the Lancers' 8th kill of the match. 8 of their 14 points. There have been 5 attacking errors on the Flames. Good placement on that one. (14-12). There's the placement right in the back row. Serve from the Flames here, but as we return to live action, 14-12. Overpass. Lancers can't cash in. Miller tips it over. Flames ball. 1, 2, 3. Weber keeps it up. Left end. There's a kill. 15-12 your score. Okay, Tollinger to serve. Working left to right for the Lancers in set one. Good drop on that one, brought in by the libero. Off the shoulder of Tollinger. That's a point for the Flames. Madeline Welp with the kill. Her second. Tied for a team high with Weber. Got a Weber on each team, so I guess I got to say Maya Weber. Julia Weber for the Lancers, Maya Weber for the Flames. Julia Weber with the pass there. Just doesn't find the line. The attack from Gabby Miller. That'll make it back to a 1-point game here in set number one, 15-14. Lancers with a 1-point advantage here tonight. Libero set. Gunther just found that back line. Kaylin Gunther. The placement from the sophomore. Now Marty by 2, 16-14. Miller. Tollinger. And a kill for the Lancers. Addison Indall. 17-14. Flames at the net. Weber with the pass. Gunther won't finish. Flames on the left side. Into the net. I'm not sure a Lancer touched that. I think it should be an error in the books, and it's 18-14. Mount Marty by 4, and another timeout taken. We'll take it too. Timeouts from Pizza Ranch back in another 60 seconds. Lancers by 4 on KYNT.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
Slumberland Furniture is your local destination for top brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, Flex Steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and more. Carrying a full range of mattresses and furniture for every room in your home, you'll find styles you'll love at values that make sense. From everyday essentials to name brand comfort, Slumberland offers the selection, and their service goes the extra mile. Visit Slumberland Furniture, 2401 Broadway in Yankton, where helping you create a comfortable home is what they do best.
To 14, Lancers over the Flames out of the Pizza Ranch timeout. Gabby Miller to serve. We're back in action. 18-14, Lancers with an advantage here. Trying to extend out of the timeout. Wasn't the best pass there from Weber. Miller handled it. And an error either way will give the Lancers the point. Errors at this stage of set one, a tough place to have them. Mount Marty now by 5. Lancers to the left side. Good dig from the back row of the Flames. Mount Marty knocking it back. Flames keep the concentration and handle it. Weber going to Miller here. Kept alive by Busby. Left side McCormick. Weber, slide attack, Gunther, too strong, Nobody touched it. Flames with a point. 19-15 your score. Attack error by Caitlin Gunther. So back-to-back errors. Caitlin McCormack had the one for College of St. Mary. Gunther has the one for the Lancers. And the score is back to a 4-point margin. That 5-point margin, by the way, I believe was the largest lead for either team in set one. Weber brings it back to 5. Weber just right in the middle, knocked it down. Addison Indahl to serve. 20-15 score. Mount Marty with the advantage. Flames needing a run here. Weber with the touch. Diving dig made. That was Martin's. Lancers at the net, doesn't matter. Caitlin Gunther, Julia Weber right at the net to knock it back. 21-15, your largest lead of set one by either team. 6 points. Lancers getting hot right at the end of the set, the best time to do it. But a great kill there, oh my. There was some heat on that ball from the Flames. 21-16 your score. College of St. Mary to serve. Tollinger on the dig. Weber on the attack. Left side. Handled the attack from Barnett. Off the rafters, Libero brings it up. Barnett gets it across. Lancers had it knocked back. Gunther somehow kept it alive. Weber on the attack. Up in the rafters again. Long rally here. Weber trying to end it. And it's ended the other way. It's a block. College of St. Mary back within 4. Now 2 points in a row. (21-17). Flames fight and diving dig for the Lancers. Mount Marty knocking it over. And it's out of bounds. Jaya Waholtz with the kill in the end. But take a look back at this. Diving dig for the Lancers. Working left. Waholtz will finish it off. Lancers lead 22-17 on KYNT, KYN-TV. We're on radio, 102.1 FM, AM 1450. KYN-TV, YouTube, Facebook, and the GPAC network tonight. 22-17, Lancer advantage. Lancers by 6 again, another good placement. And a kill from Julia Weber, 23-17. Give even the assist. Lancers running that 6-2 effectively tonight. And an ace. 24-17, set point. And the Lancers take set one. Attack error by Emma Martins. And wait a second. Oh. All right, so we're saying this is a Flames point. And we got to do it once more. So, not a 25-17 final. Give the Flames that one. The Boo Birds are out in Yankton. 24-18. However, the Flames still in trouble here. It's still set point. They've still got to get 7 in a row. Lancers sub. Hayden Hofer, by the way, had that ace to make it set point for the Lancers. Overpass. Flames cash in. That's 2 in a row now. This was 24-17. Lancers can't give up a late run, but one mistake by the Flames will send us to set 2. Gauguin to serve. Even to Weber. Too strong, nobody touched it. Flames point, 24-20. And the Lancers want a timeout. Coach Lobo Pies just wants to calm everything down, stop the momentum, and go get that final point. We'll take one final break here in set number 1, a 30-second break. We'll be back right after this on KYNT.
What's on your to-do list? Wouldn't it be nice to have it all go according to plan? With Midco by your side, you can rest easy with a partner that always has your back. Going with Midco gets you not only proven reliability, but an internet connection built to go further, go faster, and go beyond. If you're ready to add more certainty to your day, visit midco.com to learn more. Let's go.
So 24-20 is the score of this ball game. Lancers leading the Flames in the final moments of set 1. Mount Marty needs one more to send us to the second set, and there it is. Service error, and we go to set 2. Lancers take set 1, 25-20 over the College of St. Mary. Lancers have won their last 2 matches in a row. They're trying to go for 3 tonight. The Flames, they're 14-12, 7-8 in conference. They have also won 2 in a row. They beat Doane in 5, Hastings in 5. They're used to these long matches. They're going to try and take it later in it. Lancers with the advantage. So after 1, Lancers lead 25-20, set 1 taken. We're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute break. We'll come back, give you all the stats from set number 1. And start set 2. Right after this, you're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information. A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry Life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Runza on Broadway by Menards and Yankton.
Busch Light, the perfect companion for hunting season. Because let's be honest, the stories, the laughs, and that first cold sip are half the reason you head out before sunrise. Whether you bag a trophy or just some good memories, make sure there's a Busch Light waiting at the end of the day. It's the beer that fits right in with early mornings, muddy boots, and tall tales of the ones that got away. Busch Light, brewed for hunters and storytellers.
Out of the Parker Hannafin set break, Parker of Yankton has immediate openings for all production positions, offering newly increased wages, 13 paid holidays, and some of the most competitive benefits in the area, all beginning on day 1. Learn more at parker.com. Lancers take set 1, 25-20. Largest lead of set 1 was 6 points. Actually, 7 should have been at the end there, a 24-17 moment. As we start off set 2 with an attacking error by the Flames. The Lancers will claim the first point. So let's give us a moment to go over some of the stats. There were 9 attacking errors so far by the College of St. Mary. Lancers have actually had 11, but Mount Marty's offense has been much better in terms of kills. 14 kills in the match, only 8 for the College of St. Mary, even though they get one right there for number 9. Maya Weber with the kill. And that will actually get them out of the negatives in terms of hitting percentage. They had a negative hitting percentage out of the first set. The Lancers were at .57. 1-1 your score. Lancers get one here themselves. 2-1 at your score. Kill by Lexi Eichhoff from Julia Weber. Her second kill of the evening to go along with 2 blocks. Lancers heavy on blocks in this ball game. 6. 2-1 your score. Whistle blown dead. Flames will take it. College of St. Mary to serve this time. 2-2 your score. Lancers take set 1. Ooh, a tough decision. It was right on the line there. Flames now lead. Their first lead since they led set 1 early. And another one. College of St. Mary's first lead since they led set 1, 9-8. Service ace from Ellen Pruitt there. Pruitt won't hit the second one. Gabby Miller will side out for the Lancers. Lancers to serve. This is Tollinger. Left side, knocked off the hands of Weber for the kill. College of St. Mary leads. Now 5-3. Kashke with the kill. Busby on the assist. 5-3 score. Miller again. Pass from Pruitt. Decent attack from the right side. Lancers handle. And will get the kill. That's Addison Indahl, the junior outside hitter out of Burke, South Dakota. Makes it too strong, was it? So it'll be 6-3 Flames. Service error gives it back to the Lancers. By Kennedy Buck. Miller to serve. (6-4) Flames advantage in set 2. Ooh, not a great pass. It was over the head. Just too high for Azaria Green. (6-5) Got up in the antenna. Lancers will take the point and make it 6-6. Didn't count that last point. 6-6 score. Now Marty back with an advantage. So Addison Indahl with a kill. Then there was a serving error. Then a bad set. An attack, and then back-to-back attack errors. So it was 4 straight points for the Lancers, all on errors by the Flames. As we're now tied up at 7 apiece. Gabby Miller, a service error of her own. McCormack, the net. Lancers there. Good instincts from the libero to get a hand on it. Lancers miscommunicate on that attack. Weber and Even both had a chance at it. Flames point, 9-8. Just hit the tape right at the top of the net, or that probably would have dropped. Slowed it down enough for the Flames to recover. Tollinger to Weber. Lancer now serving. This is Hayden. Block this time right at the net for the Flames. Block this time right at the net for the Flames. It was J.L. Waholtz who got blocked. Kennedy Buck was there. Ten to 9. Weber again on fire right now. 8 kills in the match. Far and away leading all scores. The next highest is Maya Weber on the other end for College of St. Mary, who has 4. Julia Weber has 8. Leading all scorers in total points as well with 10 in the ball game. 5.5 for Green. 11 to 10 score. Mishandled by the libero, but it's chased down. Flames keep it alive. And the Lancers then commit an attacking error. The Lancers, I think we're trying to say somebody touched it. The ruling is Flames point. They lead 12 to 10. There's the replay. It was definitely close. 12 to 10, Flames with the point. Slide attack, Miller. Lamb's Jenna Schweitzer, a freshman out of Pleasantdale, Nebraska, to serve. Lancers trailing by 1 here in the second set. Heavy kill there from the College of St. Mary. Just a heavy swing. And it goes all the way across the floor and out of bounds for the point. Flames to serve. That was Pruitt. Error. So a serving error puts the Lancers right back within 1. Serving errors have been an issue for the Flames so far. That's the 4th of the match. Lancers don't like the call here. I think the call was that somebody touched it. We can take a look at it in our Farmers Union Insurance replay. I think it hit the line either way, looking at it in the replay. It was close. Either way, Flames point. Up 14 to 12. Lancers kill there. So we can take a look at this last one once again, as it's now 14 to 13. Lancers didn't like the call of it being touched, but I believe, looking at our replay, I think it was on the line anyway. It was right at it. So 14 to 13 is your score. Flames by 1. Knocked back by Green. Flames having a chase after this one. At 14. That's only her second of the match. 14 to 14 your score. Attacking error again. The advantage, 15 to 14. Lancers have tied it a couple of times here in set 2, but this is their first lead since they had a 7-6 advantage early. And Mount Marty strikes again. Another ace. Gabby Miller this time, the senior, 16 to 14. Just great placement. Miller. Won't go 2 for 2. And a kill for the other end. Kashke. 16-15. Side out Flames. Miller comes out. Brianna Even back in. McCormack in to serve. Barnett is out for the College of St. Mary. Julia Weber again. 9th kill of the match for her, 17-15. Lancers lead. We're midway through set 2. Lancers took set 1, 25-20. College of St. Mary took the match earlier this season when these two matched up, as a service error comes in on the Lancers. Final. Back on the 24th of September. Down in Omaha. Lancers by 1 here. Make it 2. Who else? It was Julia Weber. Kill number 10. She has 5 in. Lancers serve. Attack from near the back row. It was too strong. Lancers take a 3-point advantage and a timeout taken. I think this might actually be our first break of set 2 if I'm remembering correctly. It's been back and forth all set. 19-16 your score. We'll take it with them back in 60 seconds on KYNT.
I didn't know you did that. We hear that often. This is Matt Hansen with Hansen Briggs Advertising. Our slogan is, for all your printing and promotional needs. I emphasize all because we do apparel, pins, signs, printing, calendars, business cards, custom forms, banners, flyers, drinkware, bulk mailings, and much more. If you have a project, I'm HansenBriggsAdvertising.com.
Harvest only comes once a year. You can't afford to waste time stuck behind a desk. At H&R Block of Yankton, we know ag business, and we know the importance of every minute during harvest. Let us handle the bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes while you focus on bringing in the crops. From deductions to record keeping, we'll make sure your numbers are in order so you can focus on the harvest. Call locally owned H&R Block of Yankton today at 605-665-3366.
19-16 your score. Lancers having a similar set 2 to set 1 in terms of very close, and then a late run gave them a 5 to 6 point. 3 at the moment. A timeout trying to stop that. So we got a whistle blowing dead here, and that'll go. Take a look and see what happened. 19-17. Even. Middle row, knocked back. What a block there. Flames within 1. Avoiding that run. So we're going to stop and mop the floor. Give us a second to take a look at our Farmers Union Insurance replay once again. For all your home, farm, commercial, auto, health, and life insurance needs, rely on Farmers Union Insurance. Visit Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tycrow, Suite 101B, Morgan Square in Yankton, or go to FUMIC.com. Take a look at that block one more time. Wow. Back in action. Ace. Tie ball game at 19. Busby with the ace, and the Lancers now want a timeout at 19 even. We'll take it with them back in another 60 seconds on KYNT.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tycrow in Yankton today. If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayer Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site, fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayer Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayer Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Well, we started quick out of that Pizza Ranch timeout. 20-19 is your score. Lancers get a kill from Julia Weber, her 11th of the match. Brianna Even on the assist, and we're rolling once again. It's Miller herself, or Weber herself, serving. Now she's got the set, and it's blocked again, right in the middle of the court. Eichhoff blocked. Back-to-back attacks for her. 20-20, your score. Serve for the Flames, tied at 20. Weber gave to Waholtz, handled well. Flames from the right side. That one just hit the line. Great placement on the attack. Hit off the right side of the line, right on the back row. 21-20 your score. Flames on top. Error will even things up. An attacking error by the road team. That is their 14th of the match. 21-21. Schweitzer, the freshman out of Pleasantdale, Nebraska, to serve. Little out of system there, Lancers. It's Weber who dug it up. And a kill. Addison Indahl. 22-21. Mount Marty trying to take a 2-0 set advantage. Lancers took set 1, 25-20. And this would be massive if they could take 2 to start. Heavy attack there. Somehow, some way, the Flames staying alive in this rally. And an error will give it to them. 22-22. Addison Indahl, right after her impressive kill, there has an error. 22 apiece. Weber over to the left side, knocked back again. Indahl blocked this time, so the Lancers were getting the blocks in set 1. The Flames are getting the blocks in set 2. Timeout taken, we'll take it to 23-22. Lancers trail by 1. Back in another 30 seconds. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
(23-22) is the score of this ballgame. Flames on top of the Lancers in set 2. Mount Marty with the 1-0 advantage in the match. Flames trying to even things up. Lancers want to get that 2-0 advantage. (23-22) your score. Out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch. The serve from Pruitt. Back set, over to Miller. Gabby Miller with the kill. Tollinger to serve. Even at 23, you must win a set by 2 points. Tollinger with the dig. Tollinger couldn't get it over then. Lancers out of system. Set point. Flames. 24-23 for the College of St. Mary. Serve from Buck. Weber. Gunther. Flames take set 2. 25-23, and the game is tied up. And we're going to take a longer break between sets 2 and 3 of 5 minutes. Lancers fall 25-23 in set 2, and we're tied up at 1 apiece. So we're going to go ahead and take that longer break once again. A 5-minute between sets. We're going to take 3 minutes here, come back and go over all the stats. Back after this, you're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
We're passionate about getting yearly mammograms because 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. You can get a yearly mammogram to detect it early. Would it help if I requested nicely? Please, could you be so kind as to get a mammo? Or singing it. Get your mammogram starting at 40. Or with a British accent. Schedule your mammo with an Avera Breast Center at avera.org/breast or call 888-422-1410.
The Great Plains Athletic Conference is committed to being champions in the classroom, in our communities, and in competition. And we are also proud to be an NAIA 5-star Champions of Character Conference. To learn more about the GPAC, follow us on social media on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And watch the GPAC on the GPAC Network. The Great Plains Athletic Conference, academic and athletic excellence since 2000.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice, mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
We've got football fever at Lewis and Clark Ford. And with the Bucks and Lancers, we got a lot to cheer about. Yankton fans are also cheering the great lineup at Lewis and Clark Ford. Our roster of brand new Fords begins with the quarterback, the F-150, the speedy receiver, the Mustang, the hard-working lineman, the Ford Super Duty truck, and the star running back, the Bronco. See our team at lewisandclarkford.com or at our playing field, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Are you huddling up with the relatives for the holidays or a Yankton or Mount Marty football game, but don't have enough space in your locker room? Book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. There won't be any roughing penalties with their clean, comfortable beds and no interference on a relaxing stay. Remember, instead of everyone at your house, call on Audible and book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. For great rates and flexible reservation changes, call either hotel direct.
All right, let's go through our Parker set break report here from Parker Hannafin. They have immediate openings for all production positions, offering newly increased wages, 13 paid holidays, and some of the most competitive benefits in the area, all beginning on day 1. Learn more at parker.com. Minute before set 3 starts, the Lancers led in kills by Julia Weber, who's got 11 today, hitting .259 with 9 assists, 7 digs, and a couple of blocks in there as well. She's responsible for 13 total points. 7 points for Maya Weber on the other end, who is tied for the team high in kills for the Flames with 5, along with Welp, who also has 5. 11 assists in the game for Busby, who does have 2 attacks and an error in there as well. 1 ace with 5 digs. Another ace for McCormick, and Pruitt has an ace as well, all for the Flames. For the Lancers, aces from Hofer and Miller. 10 digs for Addison Indahl. Kate Tollinger has 6. Those are some of the highlights in terms of stats going into set 3. We're ready to roll here. Approaching 8:30 p.m. on this Tuesday evening, the final day of GPAC Volleyball in the regular season. Check the other scores. Going on, looks like Hastings took set 1 over Midland. Dakota Wesleyan took sets 1 and 2 over Briar Cliff. Concordia 2-0 over Doane. Dordt 1-0 over Morningside, and then Northwestern 2-0 over Waldorf. Those are your other scores. We'll keep you updated throughout the evening. Lancers start off set 3 with a bang. Zykoff from Julia Weber to start things off. Lancers 1-0 to start off set number 3. Both teams avoid the set 3 elimination set as we're tied at 1 apiece. And that's a good overpass kill. Zykoff 2 in a row. Back-to-back kills for the sophomore. Lancers tracking this one down and will get it over the net. 2-0. Weber on the dig. Tollinger to pass. Looking for Miller. Too strong on the attack. 2-1 score after the attacking error. Flames side out, and they'll bring in Chrissy Radicea, a senior out of Elkhorn, to serve. Diving dig made from Schweitzer. Left side attack from Indahl. Out of bounds, Lancer point. 3-1 score. Madeline Welp with the error. Tollinger to serve now. Right through the hands of Miller and Gunther. Maya Weber makes it a 1-point advantage. 3-2 your score. Lancer Volleyball on KYNT this evening. We're in set 3. Lancers took set 1. Flames take set 2. 3-2 right at the moment. In set 3, Lancers with the advantage, and they'll extend it 4-2. It's Caitlin Gunther. Gunther's 3rd kill. Had 1 in each of the first 2 sets. She's the Lancer leader on the season in terms of kills. That was only her 7th attack. Lancers certainly seeing something on the outsides they're trying to take advantage of here. Slide attack. Lancers wanted a tip. They're not going to get it. And it's 4-3. On our Farmers Union Insurance replay, there's the slide. It's close. Had to track it down there, the Lancers out of system, and Weber put it in the net. Attacking error, and that'll tie things up at 4 apiece. Even had to track down the pass. It was a good serve. 4-4. Couple of good serves in a row. Get the Lancers out of system and back-to-back attacking errors. Addison Indahl with that one. Back-to-back errors on the Lancers, and that'll take a 1-point advantage into a 1-point disadvantage. Even. Looking for Weber. Had to lean to her left. Good body control. Got it over. 5-4. Even, trying for Weber again, this time on the right side. Even, going to the left this time. Indall's attack brought up. Flames put it in the net themselves. That was Kashke. Excuse me. What happened? That's actually a Flames point. 6-4. Weber, that one out. 7-4. Well, too strong on the serve. Serving error will give it back to the Lancers here after a quick run from the Flames. Lancers led 4-2. A 5-1 run from the Flames right now. Make it 6-1. Lancers might want to think about a timeout. A 6-1 run for the College of St. Mary. 8-5 your score in set 3. Even. Thought it was an overpass. Turned for it. Came in on the own side of the floor. 9-5. Even over to the left wing. Miller trying to end this run. It's a 7-1 run for the Flames. Weber into the net. Lancers need to stop this momentum, and there is the timeout called. 10-5. It was an 8-1 run, and there's the timeout from head coach Sophia Lobo-Pies. Lancers down by 5. I believe this might actually be the most they've trailed by in a set this evening. We'll take a quick break. Set break, or this timeout, I should say, brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Legendary chicken and the best pizza. Visit them on Broadway in Yankton. Back in 30 seconds, 10-5 score when we return.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
So 10-5 your score out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch. The Flames currently on an 8-1 run. Lancers led this set 4-2 early and an 8-1 run. Now a timeout. See if that changed things. Flames red hot here in set 3. Lancers, this is Weber. Good save, diving save from Pruitt. Lancers trying again, even going back to Weber. This time, Lancers will cash in. 10-6 score. Lancers side out. Got out of that rotation. Hayden Hofer on the serve. Overpass. Flames able to take advantage. (11-6). Even. Over to Miller again. Good dig. Right side attack now. Lancers take it off the air. 11-7. Now Marty now with a couple in a row out of the timeout. Or 2-1 out of the timeout, I should say. Ends that run at 8-1, and here comes another one. Lancers back within 3. So an 8-1 run here in set 3. Lancers finally getting some momentum back on their side. They had an advantage when it started, and a decent run after it ends. The Lancers now serving ace to make it a 2-point game. An 8-1 run just a moment ago, and now we're back within 2 points. 11-9, your score. That one just kissed the top of the tape on the serve, but oh, the placement on that one. The College of St. Mary ends that little run by the Lancers with one heck of an attack. The kill over to the far corner got right in front of the official. 12-9 score. Lancers handle the serve. Waholtz gets the kill. J.O. Waholtz, her 4th of the match. Assist to Weber. 12-10. Schweitzer serving. Lancers big at the net, knocking it back. Flames holding it. Dig from Pruitt. Dig from Miller. Miller on the attack, and miscommunication. Flames. Lancers take it. 12-11. Back within 1 is Mount Marty. Left side, Flames trying. Tollinger over to the left. Iddahl. Error. 13-11. So the Flames take back the serve. They move quickly on their serves. Miller. Not a great decision in the back row from Radicea. That one was going to be well out. Tried to save it with the one hand. 13-12. Lancers get the serve back. Tollinger serving. Back set, right side, knocked back by Mount Marty. Caitlin Gunther. Addison Indahl. Tie ball game at 13. The Lancers erase an early deficit of 5 points. An 8-1 run by the Flames. And the Lancers now go on an 8-3 run themselves. And a 9-3 run themselves, actually. To now take an advantage, or excuse me, to tie things up before the Flames then take it back. 14-13 score. Caitlin Gunther with the error there. We're just about even once again. Flames up by 1. Gunther will even things up at 14. Gunther getting active now. Her 4th kill. 2nd of set 3. Miller to serve. Middle of the row, knocked backwards. That was Green. Left side. It's Weber who gets underneath this one. Indahl just found open floor. Mount Marty leads 15-14. Miller serving. Busby called her own number. Lancers were ready, and Weber makes them pay. Julia Weber makes it 16-14. Busby called her own number as the setter. Lancers were ready. Weber knocked it right down. Busby right at the net, knocked over by Green. Now Gunther, too strong. A little too much mustard on that hot dog. 16-15 your score. Lancers by 1. Julia Weber, 1, 2, 3, and another kill. That is number 14. We're in set 3. 14 kills for Julia Weber. Having one heck of a night. Lancers by 2. Good kill that time on the other end. Emma Martins. Right through a couple defenders, powered her way through. 17-16 your score. Back set, Weber. Little touch this time. Good dig. Pruitt was there. Not there the second time. Gunther again with Waholtz. 18-16 your score. Here's Hayden Hofer again into serve. Hofer had an ace earlier in the match in set 1. 18-16, Mount Marty by 2 here. Indahl with the dig. Even to Weber. Weber cashes in. 19-16 in set 3. And a timeout taken. We'll take it too. 19-16, Lancers by 3. Back in another 60 seconds. You're listening to Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Did you know Sureco offers more than just egg tarps? Sureco now extends our leading tarp systems, industry know-how, and top-level service to construction, flatbed, and waste applications. Sureco offers manual and electric tarp systems for not only grain trailers and carts, but also side dumps, end dumps, belly dumps, roll-offs, flatbeds, and more. To learn more, contact your authorized Sureco distributor or find us at sureco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sureco.
It's game on at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Our buffet is loaded with hot pizzas, sweet desserts, and the country's best chicken. Plenty of food and plenty of room for a whole team or your whole family, whether you're celebrating a big win or just hungry for one. Everybody leaves full and happy. So huddle up and make it a buffet day every day from 11 to 8 at Yankton Pizza Ranch.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
(19-16) the score of the ball game. Now Marty Lancers lead over the Flames in set 3. The match is tied at 1-1, and error right out of the timeout. Service error will give the Flames back the serve. Hofer serving there. 19-17 your score. This will be Gaugen to serve. Now in set 2, we had a very similar situation. It was 19-16 Lancers, and it was a 3-point run, tying things up for the Flames. Weber trying to avoid that here. The Flames ended up tying things at 20. Teams traded blows, were tied at 23, and the Flames then took 2 in a row to make it 25-23 final in set 2. Lancers trying to avoid that here. Flames a good kill. Caitlin Barnett with a heavy swing. Kennedy Buck on the assist. Serve Busby. Middle of the row. Out of bounds, nobody touched. 20-19. Attack error. Lancers. Waholtz with a kill. Lancers back up by 2, 21-19. Jaya Waholtz. Her 5th kill of the match. 4th highest on the team this evening. 21-19. Middle row. Teams just trading blows right now. That was Maya Weber. 21-20. Just back and forth at the end of set 3. Set 4 will be elimination for somebody, but who is it? Miller. Diving dig, Pruitt. And the Flames take that point, 21 apiece. So the Lancers led 19-16 in both sets 2 and 3. The Flames able to tie it up at 21 in both sets. Flames took it in set 2. We'll see what happens in 3. 21-21 here. Long rally. Weber keeping it afloat. Here's Miller. Middle row. Tollinger. Weber. Indahl. Kept alive. That's Pruitt. Lancers again. Miller too strong. Advantage. Flames. Flames lead 22-21. And a timeout taken. We're going to take it to a 30-second timeout on KYNT. KYN-TV. 22-21. Flames lead over the Lancers. Back in 60.
Parker of Yankton is powering progress, and you can be part of it. We're adding 2 new production lines and expanding our team with a product and a mechanical engineer, plus material handlers, line techs, and assemblers for both shifts. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance. Enjoy quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. Join a company where innovation meets opportunity, right here in Yankton. Be part of something bigger. Apply now at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
(22-21) is your score. Now Marty now trailing to the Flames here in set 3. Flames taking their first lead since we were 13-12 in this set for the Flames. Lancers have led through the entire back half of the set. Now trying to tie it up here is Mount Marty. Tollinger over to Indahl. Dug up in the back row. Busby to the right side. Won't go. Lancers trying again. Good digs from Pruitt on this rally. Indahl had a knock back off of Tollinger and down. 23-21, 2-point advantage for the College of St. Mary. Weber over to Miller. Lancers trailing by 2 late in set 3. 2 points away from a 2-1 advantage are the Flames. Back set to the right. Weber kept it alive, not clean, but it's up. Busby to the right again, a back set. They're trying to feed Welp. On the left side, it's an error. They were trying to feed Welp in that rally. Lancers were handling it. Go to the left. And an attack error by Kashke. 23-22. Lancers get the serve back. Here's Tollinger. The libero for the Lancers serving. Kill College of St. Mary. Set point. 24-22. Lancers need 2 in a row. There's the serve. Overpass, and that'll do it for set 3. 25-22. Mount Marty took set 1, 25-20. College of St. Mary takes sets 2 and 3, 25-23 and 25-22. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to come back for set 4 right after this. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Heartland Humane Society needs your help finding forever homes for over 750 pets. Pets in the shelter's care are fully vaccinated, microchipped, and always great with people. You can help by volunteering to walk a dog or cuddle a cat, by fostering a pet for just the weekend or long term, by making a donation to cover an animal's care, or by choosing adoption. To learn more, visit heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers.
All right, back for set 4. We got to check our out-of-town scoreboard as we start off set 4. It's brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. No matter what you're driving, make sure you're fueling up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're on Broadway in Yankton. So the Mount Marty women's soccer program is playing in the GPAC tournament tonight. They are the 8th seed at number 1 Morningside. We are in the 87th minute, and the Lancers just tied it up at 1 apiece. At number 1 Morningside, we're in the 87th minute in the second half. 3 minutes to go. Mount Marty men's soccer just got the upset win on the road this last Saturday, knocking Northwestern out of the GPAC tournament as the 8 seed over the 1 seed. Lancer women trying to do the same now. Mount Marty women's volleyball has already locked up. They're going to be the 8 seed in the GPAC tournament. In volleyball as well, Lancers strike first in set 4. Mount Marty men's volleyball already had that 8 seed ups, or men's soccer already had that 8 seed upset. The women's team tied in the final moments at 1 apiece with Morningside. We'll see how that turns out. We'll keep you updated on it as the Lancers start off 2-0 in this set. And an error will give it back to College of St. Mary as we return to volleyball here. So the Mount Marty Lancers in this game facing the College of St. Mary, who is currently in the 7th seed in the GPAC tournament, tied with Morningside there, who's also playing tonight. We'll give you the Morningside score in a moment. They're tied 1-1 with Dort in set 3 still. 2-1 score, Lancers. Miller swinging hard right now. Radicea with some good digs. Going to Waholtz this time. She'll cash in. 3-1. Mount Marty women's soccer. I've got the final of regulation 1-1 as the 90th minute hits. We're going to overtime in the first round of the GPAC tournament in women's soccer. Mount Marty, the 8 seed, at the 1 seed, giving them all they can handle. 3-2, your score of our volleyball match here tonight. That was Madeline Welp with the kill. Busby gives to Green. She'll get the kill. Azaria Green, the junior out of Council Bluffs, Iowa, will even things up at 3 apiece in set 4. So our stakes here tonight, once again, as the Flames defeated the Lancers in sets 2 and 3. Mount Marty winning set 1. This set 4 is an elimination set for Mount Marty. Lancers trying to force set 5 at this point. Flames trying to end it here. We're tied at 3 apiece early in the set. Weber over to Indahl. Indahl's had good placement all night, finding gaps. 4-3. We will keep an eye on that soccer game throughout this set. I'll alert you of any scoring changes. Lancers take that one. Or excuse me, Flames take that one. 4-4 score. Weber over to Miller. Good block. Kashke with Green in the area. 5-4 score in set 4. Weber tried to tip it over herself. Not going to get it. 6-4. Weber back set, slide attack Gunther. Brought up by Radicea. Tip, Miller. 6-5. Go over some of your kills leaders on the night. Weber, Maya Weber. The Weber for each team leads in kills. So Maya Weber for the College of St. Mary has 8. Julia Weber for the Lancers has 16. Those are your kills leaders of the match. Serving error. We'll give the serve back to the College of St. Mary. They lead it 7-5. Brianna Even comes back in for the Lancers. Miller checks out. 7-5. Even. Sets to the right, tipped over, Indahl. Even again. Over to Miller. She'll knock it down. Or Weber, excuse me, now over on the right. Weber slides out when Even checks back in, and now here comes Waholtz rotating back in. Lancers front row, Gunther, Waholtz, Weber. Dangerous 3 names right there. And there's Even setting. Weber with the attacking error. Maybe the announcer's jinx there. I just praised the front row, and then we get an attacking error. 8-6 score. Kaylin Gunther showing the power. Now Marty another point. Her 5th kill of the evening. And it's 8-7. Flames. Two to 1 in the match for the College of St. Mary. Lancers trying to even things up. College of St. Mary trying to end it here in set 4. Off the fingertips of Even, but just enough to stay alive. Indahl went back for it. Same story here. Indahl tracking things down. Waholtz taking it out. Still a good opportunity for the Flames. Lancers able to handle it well, even with the dig. Here's Weber, tipped over. Lancers setting things up. Left side, Waholtz knocked back and off the head of one of the Lancers. And a kill for the Flames. 9-7 your score. Busby serving. Middle row, Waholtz. Won't connect. Tollinger feeding Waholtz again. This time, she'll get the kill. 9-8 score. Gabby Miller checks back in for even. Weber will roll back to setter. She's got 17 kills tonight, but with even rotating in and out, she'll be doing the setting duties for now. Up in the rafters, that came down at a weird angle. Lancers tracked it left, then it had to go right after hitting the ceiling. 10-8 your score. Flames on top. Radicea serving. Weber tracked that one down. Miller bumps it over. Back set right. And it's Welp with the point. 11-8 your score. Timeout taken. We'll take it to another 60-second break. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball, trailing by 3 in the third set on KYNT.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community. A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT. Yankton.
Eleven to 8 score the ball game. Flames leading the Lancers. Out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch. Mount Marty strikes first. It's Eichhoff. 11-9 your score. Waholtz comes on out. Schweitzer into serve. Mount Marty has 35 kills tonight, or excuse me, 49 kills tonight. Flames have 35. Point there for the Flames. 12-9 they lead. That'll be their 36th. Mount Marty, however, has 35 attacking errors to the Flames' 21. The Flames racked up the attacking errors in the first set. They've been really clean in the next two sets, which they won, and now clean in set 4 as well. That went off the foot of a Flame, and that'll be a Lancer point. 12-10 your score. Tollinger to serve. We're after 9 o'clock on Tuesday evening. Lancer Volleyball on KYNT. Another kill. Kashke. Lancer Volleyball today, a product of Slowy Management. Call the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express in Yankton Direct for great rates and flexible reservation changes. 13-10. Flames on the left side. Too strong. Just as we talk about how good they've been on the errors, have one there. Back set, and a great one. Give the Flames the point. 14-11 your score. Serve from McCormick. She'll dig it up. Front row, Green. Azaria Green gives the Flames a 4-point advantage here, 15-11. Now Mount Marty has trailed early in each set, but right around this point in the teens, they have been leading in each game. Flames happy to be up right now, and they'll take another point, up by 5, 16-11. And Mount Marty takes another timeout. 16-11 your score. We'll take it with them back in another 60 seconds on KYNT.
Taylor is living the Renza dream.
The Fry life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Renza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Renza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Renza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Renza makes it all better.
Runza on Broadway by Menards in Yankton.
Busch Light, the perfect companion for hunting season. Because let's be honest, the stories, the laughs, and that first cold sip are half the reason you head out before sunrise. Whether you bag a trophy or just some good memories, make sure there's a Busch Light waiting at the end of the day. It's the beer that fits right in with early mornings, muddy boots, and tall tales of the ones that got away. Busch Light, brewed for hunters and storytellers.
16-11 a score. Now Marty trailing here in set 4, 2-1. Flames lead the match. Trying to finish it here. They're 9 points away. Lancers need to go on a run. Miscommunication out of the timeout by the Lancers. Give another one to the road team. Lancers trailing by 6 here. And 6 points, I think, is tied for the largest lead the Flames have had in a match all night. In the match. Lancers, we'll get that one here. The largest lead the Lancers had, I think, is 7 points. It's been very even. Your set finals, once again, at 17-12 here. Your set finals in set 1 was 25-20. Set 2, 25-23. Set 3 was 25-22. Tollinger, Weber. Martin's dug it up. Left side knocked down, that's Barnett. Lancers handle it. Weber gets it over. They'll feed Green. And she'll deliver. 18-12. Now Marty's starting to get in desperation time. 7 points away from finishing this match are the Flames. Weber, an error. Gunther trying to knock this one down. Lone dead at the net. Lancers will take it. So 19-13 is your score. Lancers trailing here on this Tuesday evening. Middle row, an attacking error by the Flames. Get the Lancers back within 5. 19-14 here in set 4. Service error on the Lancers. 5 points away are the Flames. (20-14) is the score of this ball game. Thank our partner sponsor, Ben's Brewing Station. Ben's Brew Station is the official watch party location at KYN TV. They got 16 TVs and all the refreshments you need. If it's on at KYN TV, it's on at Ben's. Lancers near point there, and a great answer from the Flames. They're cooking right now. 21-14. College of St. Mary leads over Mount Marty in set 4. They're 4 points away from finishing their regular season on a 3-win streak. Both teams coming into tonight have won 2 matches in a row. Lancers side out here, 21-15. Now is Waholtz. Weber to serve. Mount Marty needs a late run if we're going to go to set 5. Flames took the earlier matchup back in September between these two teams down in Omaha in 4 sets. They're trying to repeat here. To the right side. Weber at the net. Feeding Miller. Long rally. Busby. Knocked down by the Lancers. Somehow kept alive. What a rally we're seeing here. Both teams fighting in the 4th set. Mount Marty. Big at the net. Waholtz trying to end it. Knocked back. Weber again. Back set Miller. Miller finally ends that rally. (21-16). Lancers trail, but they're not done yet. Here's Weber. Busby over to the left. Weber on the dig. Tollinger. Pass to Waholtz. In the net. Tack error. Gives the serve back to the road team Flames. Side out College of St. Mary. They're 3 away. Miller kept alive by Radicea. Tollinger over to Miller again. Good dig from Pruitt. She's been on fire tonight. Right side Flames. Weber kept that one alive. It falls on the Lancer side, but 2 hits, I believe. We can see it here. 22-17. We gotta go farther back. Oh, we're already rolling. 22-17. And the Flames get it right back. We could look at what we saw there. That was the call here on KYN TV. 23-17 your score. Miller. Fighting. Flames trying to spoil the final home game of the season for the Lancers. We got match point. Kashke. After this, it's postseason play for both squads. Both teams have qualified for the GPAC tournament. Just a matter of seeding. Over past Green, and that'll do it. 3-1, College of St. Mary wins in Yankton on the final day of the regular season for GPAC Volleyball. I'm Tehl Tanner. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Stick around for the post-game show. We're going to speak with the head coach of the Lancers, Sophia Lobo-Pies, after this match and ahead of postseason play for the Lancers. Mount Marty back in the postseason after a long drought. So that coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll go over all the stats as well. For now, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back in a couple of minutes and start things off on our Aztec postgame show. You're listening to KYN-TV, our coverage of Lancer Volleyball. They fall 3-1 to College of St. Mary tonight.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Move with Mason. We're passionate about getting yearly mammograms because 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. You can get a yearly mammogram to detect it early. Would it help if I requested nicely? Please, could you be so kind as to get a mammo? Or singing it. Get your mammogram starting at 40. Or with a British accent. Schedule your mammo with an Avera Breast Center at avera.org/breast or call 888-422-1410.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
Parker of Yankton is growing and investing in our community with 2 new production lines. We're hiring for a product and mechanical engineer, plus material handlers, line operation techs, and assemblers on first and second shift. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance. Enjoy quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. Be part of a company that believes in quality, teamwork, and building something that lasts, right here at home. Apply today at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Rewarding you for doing everyday things, like buying gas, shopping, and dining local. Does your bank do that? If you're a Core Trust customer, your bank does that. When you open a premium or preferred checking account and meet requirements, you get access to Core Trust perks powered by Bazing, an exclusive network offering 300,000 plus deals and discounts on dining, shopping, travel, fuel, and more. Visit us online, in person, or by phone. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
All right, let's go ahead and begin this Aztec post-game show. Set 3 final, 25-17. The Flames defeat the Lancers in 4 sets for the second time this season. A September matchup and a November matchup. Flames win both in 4. Last season, the Lancers and the Flames split in the regular season, with both games going to 5 sets and both teams winning at home. Flames get the sweep this season. We're going to speak with the head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers in Sophia Lobo-Pies coming up in a couple of minutes. But first, let's go ahead and go to our stat recap from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. So start with Julia Weber, who had 18 kills today on 52 attacks, 21 assists, had an ace in there with 22 digs. 8 kills for Indall with 2 assists and 17 digs. Tollinger had 12 digs today. Gunther had 5 kills with a couple blocks in there. Eichhoff 6 kills with 3 blocks. Gabby Miller, 8 kills today, and Jay Waholtz had 9 kills. For College of St. Mary, 9 kills for Kashke, 7 for Green, 5 for Martins, 7 for Barnett, 9 for Maya Weber, and 9 for Welp. 20 digs today for Pruitt. That was a team high, and then Busby had 25 assists. Team stats, 54 kills today for the Lancers, 46 for the College of St. Mary. Mount Marty hit 093 as a team, 128 as a team for the College of St. Mary. Total digs, 87 for Mount Marty, 85 for the Flames. 44 assists for the College of St. Mary, 53 assists for Mount Marty University. So that's a look at your stats here this evening for both team and individual. Brought to you again by the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. Check our out-of-town scoreboard. Once again, we have got to go to the overtime game between the Lancers and the Mustangs in GPAC women's soccer. This is turning into a barn burner tonight. Once again, the Lancer women, the 8 seed, going into the tournament at the number 1 seed Morningside. And we're still an upset alert. We're in 108 minutes. Overtime number 2. And after the second overtime, they're going to go to PKs. So, Lancers trying to hold on at the moment. It was Riley Grimm for the Lancers who got the lone goal in the 86th minute to tie it up at 1 apiece. And we have been 1 apiece for a while. Now at minute 109. Lancers trying to keep tied at the end of double overtime. Lancer men were in that exact situation with Northwestern. They were tied at 0 apiece. No score through regulation and 2 overtimes till we go to kicks at the end, and Lancers took that, I believe, 5-4. So we'll keep you updated on this. All right, out-of-town volleyball scores now. Around the GPAC, we should have some finals in. Looks like there is only one more game going on. We have finals everywhere else. All right, so Concordia sweeps Doane today, 3-0. Northwestern will sweep Waldorf as expected. They going to claim that number 1 seed. Dort, number 1 seed and an undefeated season, by the way. Northwestern, undefeated 16-0 and number 3 in the nation. Dakota Wesleyan, 3-0 over Briar Cliff. They get that sweep as well. Pies coming up. Our post-game show from Aztec on KYNT.
Small your business thrive.
Vision and life insurance, quarterly profit sharing, 401k match, and a fully paid.
Parker, engineering your success.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. No sugar and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango, green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party. Smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all 5s.
We're going to go ahead and shout out our Avera players of the game. Post-game show, make sure to build your career with the group that's built to connect. Rock to Road, our player of the game. We're going to have 4 of them today as there are 4 seniors that just played their one heck of a career for the Mount Marty Lancers. Graduation there. Molly Gallegos going to be graduating, the senior out of Omaha. Mia First will graduate, the senior out of Norfolk, Nebraska. And Gabby Miller set to graduate, the senior out of New Underwood, South Dakota. Those 4 seniors, senior class for Mount Marty. Early kills from Julia Weber. 3 slowed down a little bit at the tail end of set 3 and through set 4, but one heck of a match for Julia Weber. 18 kills today, 21 assists, 22 digs. Lancers. Julia Weber. Very, very good game. So we're on our Aztec post-game show, just waiting for the coach. Sophia Lobo-Pies, we'll speak with her in a couple of moments about the upcoming postseason for the Lancers. And we're going to try and keep a check on this Mount Marty Morningside score as well. We have gone to, should be, tied 1-1 at the end of the second overtime. And that is as far as I've got. As we now turn to our coach interview. It's brought to you by Rise Fuel. Gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Fuel. And coach, you're in the postseason.
Sorry, I need to recollect my thoughts. Yeah, no, I think we're really excited to make it the postseason for the first time in so many years. And like you said, I'm glad that we have a chance to team. I just think that the issue for me, if you look at the stats, we have so many mistakes. Overall, we have very first sets that makes 18 points. That's more than half of a set given away. So I think that the game of volleyball is cruel, and I think if you don't get it done, right, somebody will tonight.
Coach, when it comes to what you're going to focus on in practice this week as you're getting ready for the GPAC tournament and the undefeated Northwestern, focus going to be as you're ready to go to their place?
Yeah, I think it'll be a really hard game. Northwestern is all the way around and I think that as long as
Mount Marty has been an extremely be the 8 seed, go to the 1 seed. I don't know, the magic in the air. But you've got this group of seniors that are just now walking off Cimpl Arena for the final time. What can you tell me about this final group of these 4 young women that are going to be going out in the world whenever the Marty,
we couldn't compete as well as we did, and that was for a number of reasons, and I think that they really helped the program grow, with the past seniors, and Mount Marty Volleyball is a team to be respected. I think couldn't pull the win off on their last home Saturday too, and we'll know, we'll make history again. You never know. So,
Coach, thank you very much for your time. This is an important week of practice. But for our broadcast here tonight from the Cimpl Arena in Yankton, South Dakota. We'll wrap things up here. We're not going to be able to give you that final score for the women's soccer program is still going. They just started penalties here, and that could go for a little while. 1-1 at the end of second overtime. We gave those final scores. Good news for College of St. Mary once again as Morningside fell today. They'll be the 6th seed going to Midland. All right, that'll do it for us tonight. Lancers in the postseason once again taking on Northwestern on Saturday. Shout out Braden Butler, Derek Nelson, Jason Nelson, Andy, Jeff, everybody else that helps us put these broadcasts on. Thank you to Ginger and Dave back at the studio, and you for tuning in. This has been Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball. They'll fall in 4 tonight on KYNT. Postseason loading.
Thank you for listening to Lancer Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN-TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYNT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online. Remember, KYNT is your home for Lancer Athletics.